Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Wildermyth, where today we finally confront Ulstrix. And I guess really the question is, are we ready to do that? Because like that's Ulstrix right there, right? Yeah, restore Moatona. Yeah, Mouldstoke altar. So I think this is gonna end this whole adventure, this story that we've been on since we started the series. So I guess like there's a version of this where we back up and like forge an item or something. But do I think we need to do that? I kind of think we don't need to do that. I don't even remember what Ilinder and Jaunt are doing. They're going to Featherdoor or something. I think let's just go over here and see if we can pull it off. There are in fact Gorgons infesting this tile, but it's only strength 6 right now. If Vera's not healed up all the way, when this fight is over, the game will end. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's chill out and let Ivera heal, I guess. Okay. Just make sure that that is done. I think let's just go for it. Oh, I was pulling them back to Black Plains, which, oh no, is infested. So if I hit patrol, is it gonna put us in a fight? Patrol or take out the source to clear the infestation. I'm just gonna press play. If that group's not moving, they're probably safe-ish, right? Nope, they got ambushed. You do, in fact, have to... okay, you can't just stay still. Well, I hear there are Gorgons out here. If we're swift, we can rush by them. Yeah, why don't you start a bunch of... ooh, oh no, wait, double stunt percentage. I love stunts. I love it when we do stunts. Just across this stretch of field, a small, well-scouted swamp splotches the land. If they reach it, eluding their hunters should be simple. The gold-green grass shivers. The grisly game begins. And listen, nobody knows how grisly it is better than Ilinder. Okay, so there's going to be some true Gorgons and stuff. It's like pretty serious, pretty harsh stuff. Although it does look like the escape tile is... wait, are these... Can I run away in either direction? It zoomed in over here. I'm gonna go this way, just in case. So... okay, maybe we don't do that thing that I was just saying. Let's try this way. And Ilinder's gonna just stick nearby, I guess. Well, Ilinder moves pretty slowly, though. It might be to our benefit to get a move on. Oh gosh, they're fast. And we're pinned. Yeah, all the enemies in this game are like unbelievably quick. Well... so let's see, we could Wild Grasp to pin you as well. Boy, what else am I gonna do? So is that the status effect down there at the bottom? How do I see what your current status effects are? Because basically what I want is just a duration on that, right? And I'm sure it's like quite obvious. I just don't know exactly what I'm looking for here. Temporary aspects pinned. Okay, so we do at least get the text of them here, but not... do I think that looks like pinned? Or is that just his level? Oh no, okay, here we go. This is what I wanted. Mouse over this. Cool. And actually that's like extremely clear. That's a really good way to do that. All right. Another thing we could do is we could interfuse the fire. I think I actually rather like that. All right, so we'll interfuse a quick blaze on you. And then I think I'm just going to go heroism and cut this bear to pieces. Look at all that heroism. And then I guess I'll run back over here to help wall my dude. Okay, good news. Potentially pretty questionable play there, getting next to the warrior on purpose. Especially since there's no, like, attacks of opportunity in this game. I mean... I'm debating whether it's just like a full-on sprint for the exit here. Do I leave a Linder behind? I probably don't. Here, let's have you move to there, and then we'll, like, interfuse. Let's see, I could Splinter Blast this thing, but it's not really going to do the kind of damage we need. I'm going to grab this. We'll try a Wild Grasp. Then just move you here for more wall. All right, hooray for stunts when they're completely not necessary. Boy, that tongue sure is noxious. All right, well, I do believe that the plan is at this point just murders. So... trying to figure out, like, what am I doing with the Linder? It looks like a Linder can't actually... Yeah, he can't move out of the corruption without losing his whole turn. So I think I'm going to run him this way and just go into Guardian. And then have you run over here. And we'll commit a Wild Grasp from there. Okay, cool. And upon dodge, I think we just leave. There's no reason for us to fight this thing, right? Boy, this zone is giving off some not very friendly looking particle effects. It's weird to put that kind of thing on the objective. Okay, we got away. We took some damage there, but we got away. It's fine. We're in a friendly enough place. We'll just heal it off. Look for the truth that spins inside your heart. Tomorrow we face death. But we're Gorgon Slayers, technically. Do you really think death can stop us? Be sure of your gear. This is the last sleep. That's a pretty grim and morale-destroying way to put that. My good friend, mind your own gear. Okay, we found a bunch of stuff that we're not going to be able to use, right? I guess they said they were going to let me make final preparations. Okay, yeah, this is what they mean by that. So, let's talk about armor improvements. We could gain armor and dodge. It's not necessarily a bad idea. What about Ty? What if we upgraded Ty's stuff a little bit? So Ty's got a tier 2 bow already. So everybody's got... You're the only person who isn't wielding a tier 2 something. We never bothered to upgrade Roifier's gear, really. So we could take her base damage up. Her spell damage goes up by 2 as well. What is her... Can I click on her... Sorry, this is what I want. What is her base stunt chance? 15. Okay. I am inclined to keep her with the water staff, or the water wand rather, because I feel like she does get stunts often enough, combined with, you know, Doohan getting his and then her getting the boost from that. We're only missing a single thread to go. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this. Absolutely. The Alder Cane of Mists. What else am I using my legacy points for, right? And then maybe we don't do a lot more than that. I think that was like the thing that matters the most. Can we get Zinmir. Can we get Zinmir some like real armor? Yes, we can. That's probably worth doing because he's probably going to be getting right up in front of people here. And I think with that, we're probably largely out of resources. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I think we're ready. The Valley of the God Beast Moatona. We knew we were set up for an unwinnable fight. Hold on, I didn't know. I actually did not know that. Even in the relentless rain. It was a beautiful place to die. Again, this was not my plan. Duan, it's weird we're here together at the end, right? Of all people? So, I'm curious. What's our odds of pulling this out? I do feel a little bit bad that Duan's going into this without Ilinder, but you know, circumstances demanded. Oh, I don't know. We still have a lot to live for, don't we? I regret being selfish in love and how different things might have been. Ah, well. But she's actually like a little affected by that. High waters raise good vessels. We're here because we've endured one more storm to weather. And the sky grieves the woods and stones. Moatona, what are we to you? A clear path climbs the hill ahead of them, to whatever waits. I really am digging like the story, the sort of like the constructed story elements of this. You know, we're playing Griftlands at the same time, and I feel like that has also some really good like procedurally generated mini narrative within the frame of the larger static narrative. I'm way into this. I'm so happy more games are doing this thing. All right, so let's get in here and fight some Ulstrixes, shall we? There are many enemies. I don't know if you knew. Let us approach Moatona. Which is... where's that? I mean, it's okay. Over hereabouts, probably. Well... so I can just, like, I can run straight into combat. Is that what I want to do? It does not help us to stay back, right? Like, the Rager is going to get to attack whoever it wants anyway. We can do some discus bouncing. And her discus attack does really good damage now. I also apparently have Infernal Rain. Boiling floods pour down to peel away armor and devour the enemy's flesh. Criminy. So is this a... okay, that is a single target. I would actually rather have the discus. Yeah, pretty solid, actually. So, this will get me a guaranteed hit. Also, did you know there are Gorgons? Sadly, no stunting. So it's interesting that now that Duan has done that, this doesn't count as a guaranteed hit. I kind of expected it to because now we're off axis from his attack, but I guess it's always just you want to be off axis from the first attack, the thing received. You think of it as the first attack determining its facing for your turn. And then we just move up, I guess. How far are you? Okay, yeah. Have the two of them move up together. I actually don't know that I do want her to sentinel because again, I don't really want her to move forward. That's fine. Oh, right, the Gorgon. I was like, why is it attacking that rock? But yeah, that Gorgon can't actually fit through the space that is available to it here. That's funny. So if I move forward to here, I can get a pretty big discus shot off. It feels like that's got to be the right move, right? Okay, yeah, that's not going to work. Let's grab this rock, because I don't want to destroy this one. Discus out of this. Right. It does calculate cover. Yeah, so we have to hit the big Gorgon. Okay, cool. Very happy to see the stunt. So I think I probably just... oh, I did completely destroy it though. So can't discus you. I can just interfuse again. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm just going to interfuse that. And then maybe we don't want to get too aggressive here. Maybe we just want to take it easy for a turn. What is the path that he'll take here? I want to make sure I'm not walking through garbage. Nope, he totally will walk through garbage if I give him that order. Yeah, I may just have us all chill. Oh, wow. You can ambush way further away than I was expecting. Yeah, that's very impressive. Okay, now we don't know a lot about the Bartoth. This is an enemy that we have not had to deal with all that frequently. So just dropping an Infernal Rain on it will totally kill it. I'm assuming the Discus will not bounce. Yeah. If I Discus off of this thing, I could hit the Bartoth. Which is probably worth doing, because I have to imagine the hunters will be able to finish off the Gorgon. In fact, let's engage the Gorgon like this. Man, even with the knockback, still. I'm pretty annoyed at the fact that he still ended up in the corrupted land. So I think I just set ambush. I don't think I actually want to shoot it normally. Okay, didn't see that coming, but that's fine. Prepared shot works all right. And apparently the stunts will never end. I guess, yeah, just let us continue forward, but not stepping in all of the goop. I really am bummed out about the fact that we knocked the thing away and still managed to end up in the goop. I should probably withdraw from this. Let's free up at least one interfusion slot. So I lost count. Was that was 5, right? I think that's everything. I say I lost count, which is a little disingenuous, because that implies that I was ever actually trying to keep count. Are we all clear? Yeah, okay. I feel like they could have just given this to me at the point where we killed all of the enemies on the map, but fine. Roifjör, now's the time. Look at this thing. Were you really around all this time? Climbing up its slick neck, Roifjör unseals Velda's earthenware bottle. So are you just gonna pour it on the thing? I don't see a pour hole. She douses the petrified head of the god beast in the spicy, sweet-smelling elixir. Boy, I sure hope this wasn't like a dumb prank. Is something happening? Is anything... It doesn't really look like anything's happening, is the thing. It's not working, is it? Ah, well, we're out of time. Ulstrix, he's here. In the end, a hero isn't made in the eyes of others. I suppose I came to know that. A hero is what he does when no one will know the difference. When the first land was raised from the folds of the sea, 2 worlds were born out of one. To Ulstrix, a mighty and arrogant Gorgon hero, this was creation's mistake, and he dreamed he'd mend it. Very little has ever been known of the things that scrum and scoil beneath the black waves. We know the Gorgons are old. 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 So maybe they aren't easily moved. My vanity hopes we threw him some surprises. But it's possible we were his fools from the very beginning. We unpuzzled the stone and chased that spear of petroglass. We struck a blow, I think, in taking it. But our grubbing plunder of a Gorgon heirloom gave him a story to tell. Our species cast as the scrabbling villains. To be fair, we have often been the scrabbling villains. I can see how that story might work. Incited his Gorgon brethren together rose behind him to imputer this gentle god. And the ocean rose while the rain fell and the ice of the world turned to melt. For a while, I'm sure, he believed his dream would replace reality. The rain stops. But it won't. Okay, something is definitely happening. It looks less imputered. This mighty lord of Gorgons, scarred and strong, hurls his underlings before him and raises himself high, prepared to fight. Also, you know, these things. And all those, of course. Okay, Ulstrix is large and impressive looking. Animals will keep coming. So yeah, just get to Ulstrix and do murder. Do a murder upon him. Well, let's start as we always do with Roifir. So I would have to interfuse two wooden objects to get Splinter Salvo off, which is really annoying because it's not easy to do in a single turn. I think we're just gonna do the old discus throw here. Wait, can I really not hit the Rager with that? I guess it has cover via the Gorgon? Okay. Opening up with a double stunt is awfully nice. I guess let's go ahead and interfuse the wooden object. Maybe we can prep for a Splinter Salvo at some point in the future. And then obviously, like, this thing is going to get wrecked. You know, actually, what am I doing? I should have let Ty do that. Because that way Duen could have done the ambush. Well, is what it is, I suppose. I do believe Duen's gonna get punched in the face. Ooh. I'm gonna Silk Step in front of him to make it so the Gorgon has a harder time approaching, in the hopes that I'll force it into the Guardian spaces. It did not work, right, because that thing has ranged attacks and everything. Okay, and here comes Ulstrix, and he has no... Wow, he really does hurl his soldiers before him. Well, he gave Zinmir something to do, at least. So there's not really another wooden object around here. If there's a big piece of wood down here, we could have used that as the second piece of the Splinter Salvo. Since that's not the case, I think I probably just interfuse one of these and set off a pretty good discus. Yeah, that counts. That was pretty good. And then I do it again. So I'm not likely to actually get... God, there's so many effects there. Okay, this would kill if it hit. Yeah, try it. Give it a shot. And then hopefully we can move out of the corruption. Okay, yeah, that could have been a lot worse. So, of course, we can swap her back over to her bow. But I think I'm just going to move her adjacent to... Oof, all right. Move her adjacent to this and then put her in Sentinel mode, so when the Rager comes forward, she'll just crush it. You don't really get much play here, sadly. You can just start swinging at Ulstrix, I guess. just Spirit Blade and fire. He's already in a position where he can attack us, so I don't think there's any reason to wait. And apparently he's going to be a huge pain in the ass about it. There we go. Thanks, Grey Plane. Okay, she did exactly what we meant for her to do. Sadly, she is now out in front a little bit on her own. Hooray for counterattack. I forgot Ty had that even. Yep, Ivera is too untouchable on account of her extraordinary sentinel strikes. Okay, you're still... No, you are not blocked anymore. Or you are not pinned anymore. Good news. Wow. Big hit. And of course the corrupted garbage just goes everywhere. I can catch you with the discus, and I'm gonna move up and then try it. And honestly, I'm just gonna withdraw from the wood, I think. I guess there's not really a good reason to. Nice, excellent. Let's definitely have you step around and get the backstab. My dude has a lot of armor. It's a big frustrating amount of armor. But at the same time, we have a lot of stunts. And also a lot of just a large number of total projectiles. Right, he's standing on garbage. I gotta move him. Okay, they did spawn a lot of stuff on me. Ooh, Zinmir's looking like pretty rough shape. But Ulstrix is going down, right? Yep, in fact, Roifir's incredible discus powers solved that problem the same as they solved every other problem. She's just... That class seems very, very, very good. Zinmir just does bonus damage I like a lot. Untouchable is cool. Upon hitting with a non-swift melee attack, if he still has actions left, he can move. That's pretty cool. Actually, yeah, I'm into that. Temporary health, plus 30% HP yourself, or even better vines. I mean, I think this doesn't matter, because I'm pretty sure we're done, but... Melee attacks up, probably not all that interesting. When standing by a blaze, get shred and start fires. So this is an upgrade to archery. I'm assuming that the way archery works is that he gets to counterattack if he gets attacked, regardless of whether or not it hits. That does seem pretty good. And the mighty Ulstrix is finally crumpled before us. His reeking corpse twitched still. It was over. Some would say we saved the world. And, you know, we did save the ember of it. We cupped this red coal of life, held it away from the water, and carried it into the next morning. Through wreckage, loss, destruction, it would take time for the water to go down, for the memories to lose their bite, to rebuild, to heal, and maybe to live new lives someday. I don't love that Ilinder is not pictured here. I mean, I know he wasn't at the battle, but he is still alive. He's fine. But our story was just one of many. Like this boar. This boar has a story. The end. By the way, did you know this boar has a story? So, we've completed the Age of Ulstrix campaign, which I guess was the tutorial. Final Years of Peace, 104. My score is 120, I guess. So it tallies up the Years of Peace, and then I guess the idea is the Years of Peace between the end of this story and the beginning of the next harrowing adventure. That's kind of a cool way of presenting that. One day, Ty awoke with a lightness in his step. Oh. There's a song.
Creatures lurk
You know, I'm realizing I was fully expecting that we were going to fix Duen's face. So these heroes have been added to our legacy. I don't exactly know what that means. The selected hero will move to the next legacy tier, and their new items, history, and abilities will go with them. The higher a hero's legacy tier, the more abilities that hero will come into the game with. So we're... Okay, so... You can't promote Jaunt. He did not do enough stuff. I kind of think, like, strengthening Zinmir Mountain into a local legend is a cool way to carry forward the legacy of more, more than one of our characters. But aren't 120 years supposed to have... Okay, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's going on with the next adventure when we get into it. The elemental weapons you discovered in this game have been unlocked in your legacy and will be available to craft in all future games. Right, because we didn't have the ability to just build whatever elements we wanted. We had to find a weapon, or we had to get a weapon enchanted by a spirit first to get that type opened up. Okay. And then... So is this just keeping track of what we have done? This is a weird kind of like action figure-y presentation. Only Zinmir Mountain is a legend. The poetical coward Zinmir Mountain. So he gets a lot of that from Duen. Okay, I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work going forward, but I think finding out seems like a next time kind of thing. I think this is where we're going to stop for today, here at the sort of the post-climax of our story. I think that what's going on in this game is really cool, and there's just enough going on in the sort of the tactical level of it for that stuff to be interesting. I'm way into this. Thank you to the people who suggested this thing, because I don't know that I would have found it otherwise. When you come back next time, we're going to be starting on a new story, and I guess we'll see exactly what happens when you do that. And we'll see you then.